Hey everyone, Harlequin here. I can't be bothered to wait for the beat drop right now because I got stuff to do. But patch notes came out. Now I meant to get this video out a lot sooner, but issues, stuff happens, life. Let's move on. So patch notes for today. This patch is out live right now for anyone who's curious. Chapter 2. We'll go into lore stuff. By the way, I've had the request to make some lore related videos, so that is something that I will be doing sometime in the future. Can't guarantee when because I haven't decided exactly on the format that I want to do just yet, but that is something I plan to do anyways. But yeah, that's chapter 2 for anyone who's already read chapter 1. Mirrodin made good on his promise to provide Omnitrust with new resources, including a special request for Surin L, and Surin arrived at Hyperbolics HQ to pick up the carbo and bring it back to Omni. Something ensues. So that's gonna be some things. New Tolren deal emoji for completing the chapter. New Kaigen bring it overcon just for logging in. And due to player suggestion, there are no special loot matrices this chapter. Celeste has some skins available for direct purchase. More on that below. So that's gonna be interesting. Unlike the previous chapters past, there will be no special loot matrices or matrix, whatever you want to call it, loot box. For this chapter, it'll all be specifically for the skins being released. You'll be able to get them directly. So probably more of like a time off type thing, or I'm not sure if this is going to be consistently. It said this was due to player feedback. I personally haven't seen any feedback at all related to that specifically, but I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what people like either. There is special ones every chapter. And I know some people have expressed a desire to buy them like on the chapter, but not specifically of they don't want any special loot boxes for that chapter. So that's kind of interesting to me. Can't wait to see the feedback from this chapter. Again, if you play this chapter and you're like, you know what, I don't like this, I miss the special ones, then submit that feedback. They won't know until you tell them, guys. That's how this works. Now, Hyperbolic Daily Mission. New daily missions now now exist to earn Hyperbolic skins for all freelancers. Can you collect them all? So this is similar to the Helio Trust one, it seems. These will end on October 10th, so get at it. You have plenty of time to get all the Hyperbolic skins in this case. Again, this is just like the Helio skins we had. But want to say it wasn't last chapter, obviously, it's chapter 1. Season 2, yeah, that chapter. Anyways, Celeste's Infiltrator skin. Celeste's Infiltrator skin is available for purchase. Time for more sneaking, stealing, and fun. There are 3 versions available right now. Next month, they will be put into the general loot matrix box and available for ISO. The master version will be available at this time. We're testing this out to see reception, so please give us feedback. What I just said a moment ago. So again, if you don't like the way they're doing skins, then let them know. Achievements. There's 7 more tiers each on the following achievements: Dodge This, Massive Attack, and the Power of Friendship. The final tier of each will reward a special title for those that complete it. Yes, that's something I've been wanting for a long time. Mirrodin's achievement is now available. There's a new achievement for having 10 friends on your friends list. Fixed the UI issue where the next achievement tier in progression wasn't showing properly. So let's talk about this for a quick bit. 7 more tiers each is incredible. But this is a way of scaling, like, hey, you did 10,000 shielding, great, now do 20, now do 50, now do 100,000. And then of course for all that work, for all the achievement work that you get, then I personally believe you should be rewarded for said work, and that's why this exists. So that was feedback I had submitted. It looks like they took it to heart, and this is a nice little test. Just do three achievements, create a 7 tier for each. And then you can get a special title for them just to test, see if people really like this, and then if so, they may move on to do some other stuff related to achievements later on down the line. Obviously, you don't want achievements to get in the way of matchmaking and stuff like that, but still, as long as people are playing to their fullest, having fun, I would hate it if it's like take no damage and all you did was just run around the map as Nyx, invisible all the time, not doing anything. That would be reportable. I would ask everyone on my everyone on my team to report said person, whether they be on my team or the enemy team, because that would be horrible. Loot Matrix, all GG boost drops now give 3 times as much as they did previously. It's a GG boost. That's nice little change. And in general, reward notifications are back to the end of game screen. That's great. Remove the erroneous preview buttons on Mirrodin's and Tolrin's loot matrix. Okay. Added total wins back to the progression stream as a top level item. That's nice. People have been requesting that. When selecting the game mode from comparison part of the progression screen, you don't need to reselect it each time you change the stat to look at. Oh, I get it. Okay. So that's just a quality of life update for the looking at your stats. Fix some issues with stats appearing grayed out when they shouldn't. Fix issues where players were sometimes incorrectly showing match a contender when they should be in the other. Pings will now create off-screen indicators if they are actually off-screen. Yes! That's actually a huge change. For those who have been watching my rank series, stuff like that, you know that that's one of the biggest things I hate. Is like, no, I want to ping this right here, and then I can't. So that's a welcome change. That should be a major highlight right there. Best in match badges now have tooltips. So pretty light patch, so to speak. Overall, it looks like they're not trying to go for super special type things, but there was still some key stuff entered in this patch. You have the normal overcons, bit emoji type thing. For the daily missions, that's back similar to the healer ones, except much longer. So you have until October 10th to get all your hyperbolic skins. That should be pretty easy considering how long you have, even for casual players. The Celeste Infiltrator skin is kind of a nice change that they're doing for just one skin. Now again, I'm used to having multiple skins per patch, but they want to give this a shot, and I guess it's kind of nice. We've had this for so long. It's nice to kind of take a break and just focus on these extra stuff instead of, oh my gosh, I gotta get as many loot boxes as possible or much ISO to get these after the event. Achievements, that's another highlight, was you'll get a title after completing some super powered achievements. That's really great. This is probably a highlight, but I have so many GG boosts now that it's not a factor for me. And then general, I think the pings is probably the biggest news out of all this stuff. Pings going off screen is probably the biggest news for me, but only because I play competitive, obviously, and this is going to be one of the biggest changes, I believe. This is going to help out so much. Ooh. Sorry guys, I've been up for so long. But yeah, so this is going to help out so much, and I really believe that everyone will benefit from it. But that's it, guys. Thanks for checking out the patch notes with me real quick. Quick 8-minute video. Probably longer than it should have been for this light patch. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Go out and play and enjoy.